And she took me to the dark side of sex. She introduced me into smacking motherfuckers, spitting in mouths. Ate her ass first. She was the first girl ass I ate. She used to let me like sit. She used to lay on the edge of the couch like upside down and like make me fuck her face. She used to be spit just like flowing down her face up into her hair and shit. Like she got on some real gothic dark shit with me, and she took me to the dark side, man. I'll never forget. Like the next time I had sex with somebody different after her, I slapped Shorty and she smacked shit at me back. Like, nigga, I'm not with none of that shit. And I'm like, damn. Let me go get my bitch back. All right, welcome back. Freaky Friday. We're back. Terry Rosen podcast and
provocative.
Jody got on a costume. Who are you?
I'm Wednesday.
You're Wednesday for Freaky Friday. Why couldn't you be Friday?
And it's funny because we're recording Freaky Friday on a Thursday, so it's like layers to it.
Nah, I ain't fucking with it.
You ain't fucking with it?
It's whack.
Yeah, I'm Wednesday on a Thursday for Freaky Friday.
It's whack.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
And I'm a 90s freaknik Kappa.
So you just Terry?
I'm not. No, Terry not a 90s nigga.
Terry is very much a 90s R&B nigga. You don't think so?
No.
You don't think Terry just like...
I say bitch too much.
You say bitch too much?
That disqualifies me from being a 90s nigga, period. Or a 90s R&B nigga.
I was about to say, definitely not an R&B nigga, but 90s rap.
NWA, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What's the nigga name from Oakland? They be saying bitch too much? Too short. That nigga.
What's my favorite word?
That nigga's terrible.
I was gonna say,
terrible.
That's probably the best line that man get.
All right, let's kick this shit off today for Freaky Friday with the game Spill It. All right, now this version of Spill It, we're gonna use the Wine Night expansion pack, which got a lot of freaky shit in it. And you know, Real just busted open pause and started reading some of the questions out of the expansion pack. And you know, me and Jody gonna kind of take it and run with it. So you want to go first?
Yeah. I was gonna read this one first, but faking orgasms. Is it okay to fake it sometimes or absolutely not that it's earned?
It's not okay to fake an orgasm. If you fake an orgasm, you set yourself up to be faking more orgasms.
I agree. And plus, like, your orgasm or even your reaction, that is something that you would never want to fake anyways, because now you're giving them bad feedback. So they gonna continue to, not just with you, but with everyone after you type shit. And so they run into a motherfucker that's like, you know, silent or some shit like that. And they thinking there's something wrong with them. And it's like, nah, you just misled them.
Well, the next bitch might like it, but you for sure are setting yourself up, if not everybody else, to have more fake orgasms, because like you just said, it's fake, it's bad feedback. So that person think they're doing a great job, they keep doing the same thing. You keep faking the orgasm, you just fucking yourself. You kicking the can down the road. Yeah. Tell a nigga what he need to be doing. I mean, niggas fake orgasms too. I've faked orgasms before. I spit on the bitch back.
Why?
Because I kept fucking and I couldn't come. And
you couldn't just be honest?
Nah, I tried Alicia Keys and everything. That's what I think about when I can't nut. I think about Alicia Keys and nudes. I saw them when I was like 12. I think about her nudes, and then if I can't nut after thinking about Alicia Keys nudes, I'm just gonna pull out, spit on her back, make it. I think I.
How many times have you spit on somebody's back?
Like once or twice. It ain't been too crazy.
Once or twice.
Yeah, it's been other times where I just pull out and just act like I nutted in my hand and just like walk out the room like I'm washing my hands.
How often has that happened? Like this?
It's been plenty of times I have nut. Well, if I'm comfortable with a chick, you know what I'm saying? We fucked a few times. Like, you know that your sex is good and all that. And today I just didn't nut. I'm just going to stop and just roll over and be like, all right, I'm cool. Like, let's just chill out. Like, I'm cool.
Okay.
But, so it's plenty of times I don't come. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. There's different reasons why. Okay. It ain't always that the pussy trash.
Yeah. I feel like we're going to get into that on today's episode anyway. Okay. So, yeah.
My turn. Flashback to your best sexual partner. What made them great? My best sexual partner, I almost said her name. What made her great was she was a dancer, and she made dancers my type. I always had dancers on my type for a few reasons. For one, they usually have a lot of stamina. Active dancers, they have a lot of stamina. They're usually flexible, good taste in music, some level of creativity, and kind of artsy. Did I say flexible already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they usually can fuck pretty good. They usually got a nice body. They in shape. Like a dance, you get a lot of good qualities by dating a dancer. Like a lot of them. And this one in particular had a crazy ass. She was short, compact. Ass was crazy, crazy. And her head, she's still my throat goat, standing to this day. Still my throat goat. Shout out to you. And it's crazy because she had like small lips, like thin little lips. Like she didn't have big lips. I used to associate big lips with like gray head. I don't know why. But she used to throat goat. She used to suck my dick from the side and make her ass clap while she was doing it. She just was like dope. And she took me to the dark side of sex. She introduced me into smacking motherfuckers, spitting in mouths. Ate her ass first. She was the first girl ass I ate. She used to let me like sit. She used to lay on the edge of the couch like upside down and like make me fuck her face. She used to be spit just like flowing down her face up into her hair and shit. Like she got on some real gothic dark shit with me, and she took me to the dark side, man. I'll never forget. Like the next time I had sex with somebody different after her, I slapped Shorty and she smacked shit at me back. Like, I'm not with none of that shit. And I'm like, damn. Let me go get my bitch back.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
Lit.
I'm glad you were able to experience that. I would say my best sex partner was similar. Like it literally, like he took me to like the next level, and then I was like, all right, cool. I can't fuck with nobody that ain't trying to like do this type of shit now. Yeah. So yeah, like he was the person I was like, I started fucking him right before I got into like real kinky shit. So yeah.
For sure. Your turn.
What president do you think was the freakiest?
It's definitely if Bill couldn't wait to get home and get his dick sucked, because he got his dick sucked in the White House, right? If he couldn't wait to get home and get his dick sucked, he was a freaky ass nigga. Like he was a wild nigga. Like if every other president wasn't Kennedy fucking Marilyn Monroe, he had to be on some wild shit with that girl. Because Marilyn Monroe was like the first legendary hoe when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like when you walk in a girl bathroom in college and she got a Marilyn Monroe poster, you know you was getting some pussy. For sure. Now it's the chakra poster. Like
damn, I got both.
Now it's the chakra poster.
I was about to say, because my chakra is right above my bed.
Stamp it.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I tell motherfuckers, you can't come my room if you ain't trying to fuck anyway. Like, you can go sit on the couch.
There you go. Who you think, though? Who you got? Which president?
I kind of think, all right, so probably not the freakiest, but I definitely think he was kinky for some reason. I think George Bush was kinky. And
he probably like getting shit on or pissed on or something.
That's why I'm saying, like, I think he like a kinky motherfucker, like on some, like, he probably got a motherfucker walking him around on a leash behind closed doors type shit. Like, he probably want to be humiliated. Like, I think he into some kinky shit.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, dirty old white man.
I could see that.
Disgusting. Did I have another one? I was supposed to do two, right?
Yeah.
I think I lost it. Dun, dun, dun. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done while drunk? Sexually, the most embarrassing thing I've done while drunk? I ate some coochie, and it was not time to be eating coochie. I'm going to leave that at that.
That ain't even that bad. You're overreacting.
It was crazy.
You're overreacting. Oh man, we gonna get on that. We gonna get into that on the next episode.
No, the fuck we ain't.
Yes, we is, because that's what the next episode about. All right, let's get into today's episode. You funny as hell. So guys, today's episode is basically about orgasms. Mm-hmm. And this idea of if women came more, would they be more willing to have more sex with different people? So that's like that's the questioning. That's the overall question that we answering today.
That's not exactly the question. Jody always give y'all the question wrong. She don't never really give y'all the question the right way.
How did I get them the question wrong?
You said if women came more, would they have more sex?
With more people?
No. If women knew for sure that they were going to come every time they had sex like men do, even though I just said I don't come every time, but I'm going into sex, I'm expecting to come. Like it's like damn near a given that I'm gonna come still, because it's like even the times I haven't came, nigga, it's probably 1,000 to 13 or some shit, right? So I'm going into sex knowing I'm gonna come, and because of that, I want to fuck her. I don't mind fucking a new chick because I know I'm gonna come. If women was the same way to where y'all knew, regardless of who the nigga was, y'all was gonna come, would y'all be fucking more niggas? Or are y'all only so selective sexually because it's like, for one, it's the stigma of I'm adding another body. Plus on top of that, I'm probably not gonna come, this shit probably gonna be trash more than likely anyway. That's the question. Gotta make it real for these hoes.
I feel like my answer to both of those questions is the same.
We probably needed a guess for this one because I knew what your answer was gonna be. I don't think we're ready for Freaky Friday guess yet. I don't even know if I want a Freaky Friday guess.
I don't think we need.
I don't think these chicks is like open enough.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you not think that women would do it more?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I absolutely think women would be out here fucking if they knew that they was gonna come every time. They'll probably keep it low, and they probably wouldn't even give a fuck about the body count shit as much. They'll probably care less about it just because they getting their nut off every time. Like, think about, like, for the women that's listening, like, oh hell no, think about how many niggas that you liked and they were like nice guys, but you ain't get that sense of aggression for them that they was gonna be a good sex partner. If you knew you was gonna come regardless, you would have gave that nigga some pussy.
I ain't mad at it.
How many one night stands y'all probably passed up on? Because I know I ain't gonna get nothing out of this.
I only had one night stand.
Exactly. I'm saying, how many have you passed up on with the thought that, like, I'm probably not gonna get nothing out of this anyway?
I haven't passed up on, I don't think, no one night stands. I think that I will say this. I had one night stand where it was like, no, I know this is what it is. And like, I'm not gonna fuck with you no more after this. Like, going into it, mainly because I was out of town on a girls trip and I fucked somebody and I was like, I gotta go home tomorrow. So, all right, cool. But anytime I ever like fuck somebody on like the first night type shit, I kept fucking them. And one instance, like, it was like, all right, cool. I met this guy. We went on a date, fucked them, and then it's like it ended up being a relationship after that. So, yeah, I only had one night stand where it was like, all right, cool. That's what that is.
How much more aggressive do you think you would be towards shooting your shot at niggas if you knew you was gonna nut every time? Because I feel like a lot of women be real, posed to be chose, like, they not gonna shoot their shot at a nigga at all, like, or if at most they do some subtle, some eye contact, a little bit of shit like that. But, and it's, how much do knowing or not knowing what the outcome of sex would be with that person play into that? Like, if you knew you was gonna get a nut, would you think women to be more like shooting their shot?
I will say, I think so. I think it does play a heavy role because it's very disappointing when we know that we're not walking away with anything anyways. And I feel like that's why a lot of times women be like, all right, well, you got to take me out, or you got to do this and you got to do that, even if all they want is sex out of it, because they like, it's probably a good chance I'm not even going to be satisfied with that. So I definitely think it plays a large role, like more than half the time. And that's why when you find somebody that actually like fucking you right, it's hard to come up off them. Like, then, like, it don't even have to have nothing to do with a relationship. Like, coming up off somebody that's fucking you good and y'all just fuck buddies, that be hard.
For sure. I think that what it come down to is, because men know we gonna come every time we have sex, when we look at a woman, it could be in the middle of a club anywhere, our thought is, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her because I know I'm gonna come. But when a woman see an attractive man, her thought is, I hope he can fuck the shit out of me, because you don't know if he gonna come.
Yeah. I also think it might depend on where you are in your sexual journey, because I used to feel like that, but then now I'm at a point where it's like, no, I could probably fuck the shit out of this person and I'll be straight too.
And you'll come too?
Yeah, but that's because also I'll be like, I'll pull out a bag of toys. Like, so I start pulling out shit and I'm like, no, I know I'm going to be situated.
Yeah. And another thing is dick size coming to a big role in this, because, like,
yeah,
I mean, the woman pussy can be dry and we still come. We can eat it. It's other shit we can do to work around that. If the pussy loose, if it's just like no walls or something like that, then or loose walls at least, um, that's hard to deal with. But it's so like unlikely. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't run into that often. At least I don't run into that often. But y'all with dick size, like how often do you run into an inadequate dick? Is that like a 50-50 thing, or is it like rare that you run into like a nigga with like a pocket rocket?
I would say, and I don't want to use my experience as what's common amongst other people, because I've heard other women say like they run into a lot of niggas with small dicks. I've been fortunate to run into a significant amount of guys with big dicks. So when I run into a motherfucker with a small dick, it kind of throw me off. So I'll be like, whoa, wait, like what'd you just pull out? So
and that even that question or that conversation is so relative, right? Because like depending on what you're running into, a woman who's saying like I keep running into small dicks, you might see those same dicks and be like, you running into like average dicks. You know what I'm saying? And she might be relative to like her first nigga she fucked with, or some nigga she fucked with might have just had like a crazy huge. She might have had a few niggas with like crazy dicks, and now she run into some niggas with some average dicks and be like, oh, these niggas dicks is little.
Yeah.
Versus you might have ran into like a smaller selection and feel like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah. And I will say this too, like once I started studying sex and then I knew like the numbers and the stats, and I was like, no, the average dick size is really 5.5 inches. Now I'm not as judgmental or strict when it comes to dick size. That said, I still be running into a lot of 7-8 inch dicks, and I love that for me.
Yeah. For sure. So I don't know. That's a big part of it because I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried. Like, you like looking at this nigga like, it's no way to tell. Like this nigga, like, I mean, y'all say like big dick energy. I don't know if that's like an actual something that y'all actually do to assume actual dick size, or that's just a saying that y'all say for niggas who act the way y'all want them to act.
It's the second, because you could still have big dick energy and have an average dick and then know how to fuck good.
Can you have big dick energy and have a small dick?
Yeah. It's very disheartening. I've run into guys that had little dick energy and did not have little dicks.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no correlation between personality.
Yeah. No, it's about your confidence. Like, what's your sexual confidence? How do you like, all right, this is how I am. This is how I move.
For sure.
So if you like super trying to overcompensate, like that's why it's like people be like, oh, when a nigga is super flashy or like, oh, just pulling out money and shit like that, like what the fuck is to you? Like you must got a little dick. Like what are you trying to prove right now? So that's little dick energy versus somebody that's just like super laid back, quiet, but like when he needs to be aggressive, he aggressive, he look good, he smell good,
y'all really correlate this to dick size. It has nothing to do with nothing. That's crazy.
Do men not as well? Like when motherfuckers literally men do as well. Like when they get like literally it's about the energy thing. So like for example, if again when a guy's like trying to overcompensate or like just like that's why you had a saying that's like, all right, they like measuring dicks or like they trying to compete with each other type shit.
There's not a literal measure of dick size though. That's just a saying.
I know. What I'm saying is it's still a saying with us.
I think for y'all really correlated to actual real dick size though. I don't think, maybe you not personally, but I think women actually, the way y'all talk about it, to me it seemed like y'all actually correlate that to dick size. No?
No, because like I said, I've seen a big dick that had little dick energy attached to it, and that was like wow to me.
Yeah. Okay. What else we got for y'all, man? How scared are women to be disappointed by dick? Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
Y'all be scared to be disappointed?
Yeah, I be mad as hell. Like, so what I started,
so
like...
you have anxiety going in? Like, oh, I hope this shit isn't terrible.
Because it could be real bad. It could be bad. Like you said, y'all think about it differently. With us, it's like, damn, if I gotta go finish myself after this, I'm gonna be mad. So it had got to a point like with me, I masturbate before I go see a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That way it's like, all right, if it's not the best outcome, I was straight before I got here.
Mm-hmm.
So then if you do get me right when I get there, it's like, yay. Now I'm like double happy.
For sure. That's interesting. I don't think I have anxiety. I think the only anxiety I have going into sex is like how much I like the person.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta really, really like a chick. Like if I don't like you, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But the anxiety is never over. I don't think for me, the anxiety is ever over whether she's gonna perform or not. I think it's over like whether we're gonna satisfy her or not. At least for me, that's how it used to be.
Yeah, I feel like I don't go in thinking about that at all. Like it's more so like, oh shit, I don't want to like scare him away.
Do you think that's taking you out of the equation? Because I think a lot of these questions don't be fair for the common woman because you're probably not the common girl. So for the common girl, do you think that she's going into sex with performance anxiety?
Possibly, like in terms of like, all right, because I know some girls talk about like, oh, you know, being on top and ratting and like not wanting to do that and getting anxiety around that, or like
a lot of girls be scared to suck dick.
Yeah, like that
like,
too.
I'm bad at this. I'm like, bitch, if you don't put your mouth on his dick.
Yeah. So no, I definitely think that there are people that have anxiety around that, but it's like, what are you gonna do about that anxiety? Like, are you just gonna keep walking around with anxiety? Like, oh my God, I'm afraid to put a dick in my mouth. Like,
bite a lime, bitch. That's what y'all doing. Y'all scared to take a shot. Just bring a lime to the bedroom. Bite a lime and suck the dick. Fuck it.
Don't do that.
It's acidic, right? Is it gonna fuck me up?
No, I'm just saying like that's probably not gonna make them want to fucking suck dick. If you go, I'm not mad at the fruit part because yeah, if you wanna, there are ways to improve your dick sucking skills for sure.
Heard on that.
But yeah, I think that the pressure of, you know, not knowing, and I think it goes both. It could go one of two ways. Because some motherfuckers don't care because they pillow princesses and they like, look, he gonna be straight anyways. Because like, if she like, look, I got pussy, he gonna fuck it, he's gonna come.
Look, I got pussy. Y'all niggas is too easy, man.
Niggas are easy. That's what, like,
you know, it's twice as many pussies around this bitch than it is us. Somebody, look, I got pussy. Who don't got some pussy?
And you still go fuck. So what difference do it make? So you got the pillow princesses where they like, look, I'm here. This is what it is. And then you have the ones where it's like, no, I do genuinely want to please this person, but I have anxiety because I might not, you know, live up to damn near what he's used to. Mm-hmm. So, especially if you got motherfuckers that's always like, you know, that you know, then previously said some shit like, oh man, I used to have this chick that sucked the fuck out my dick. And it's like, damn, I don't know if my best might not be the best he's had. So now it's like you in your head.
The best head I had, obviously, the girl was very skilled at sucking dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
My second best, she got better over time, and then it's another girl that's up there in the top 5 who really didn't know what the fuck she was doing, but she really wanted to suck my dick, and she sucked my dick with a lot of passion. And
that's
it made
key.
It really good because like she didn't know no trick. That's the thing. You will have a girl sucking your dick and she knows so many tricks, but she don't have no like consistency with the tricks. So it's like you switching from this to this to this. I can't get a nut off because you was just doing this. That shit was feeling good. But then you switched it to something else. Yeah. And now this shit finna start feeling good and you done switched it to something else. So it's like you got all these tricks. You know how to suck dick, but we ain't getting nowhere. But this other girl who like, she don't know what she doing. She only sucking dick one very consistent way. And it's some very basic shit. But she's sucking my dick with so much passion and like fulfillment that is making me go off. Like,
yeah, like I always tell people my number one tip is to suck dick like your life depends on it. Like you have to really feel like, look, if I don't suck the cum out of your shit, I am going to die.
Yeah,
and
you gotta
I need
suck
this
dick like
to
you
live.
have a terminal illness and my dick.
Yes,
my
it's the cure. It's the fucking cure. That is really the key to it. Like you have to be super invested in it. And if you're not invested, don't even fucking do it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell motherfuckers like, all right, just put it in your mouth anyway. Like, nah, G. Like, then he go soften your fucking mouth and you gonna try to blame him for the shit. No, you giving him this mid ass head.
Ain't nothing worse than a lazy dick suck. Terrible.
I agree.
Terrible.
I agree.
Y'all be talking about niggas cat licking pussy. Like, nah, y'all with the lazy dick suck is crazy.
Yeah, I had one person do that shit. Nah, get up.
Did you slap him? Slap the back of his neck?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't care.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to men not being able to make women come, because that's really part of what this issue is. So when it comes to men not being able to make women come, what's the biggest factor? Is it lack of equipment, lack of knowledge, or lack of experience?
I would say I want to say knowledge. It doesn't really have anything to do with equipment. It don't have anything to necessarily do with size, because you can make a motherfucker come from a finger. So we know that it's not really that. Even if women try to emphasize size, it's not that. It's not that. So knowing what to do with what you have, and then knowing her body. And that don't really, because experience could mean like different things. Because yeah, it's experience, but it's quality experience. And that's why I say knowledge, because quality experience is really knowledge. So I don't think it's experience either, because you could fuck 100 bitches and still none of them came. So it still didn't fucking matter. So how many that you fuck, that don't matter either. So it's really the knowledge. We all got a lot
of bodies.
You said what?
We all got a lot of bodies.
That's subjective.
Okay.
So yeah, I definitely think it's knowledge. And if you are invested in this experience, equally invested, to where it's like you damn near want to make sure she comes before you. So you're invested in like equally, like, all right, I'm good. I want to make sure you good. Let me make sure you good first before we both get good. Using that as like your mind state, I think if you study your person, then you'll be straight. You'll learn her body. You'll know how to make her come, because you actually don't have to penetrate a motherfucker to make them have an orgasm, like at all.
Who
like
wants to do that? I want to like what?
We just talked about making sure she's straight first.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, know your person. If she does not have orgasms from penetration,
we're going to teach her.
How about you make her have an orgasm from something else?
We're going to teach her how to have orgasm from penetration.
Like 80% of women never have an orgasm from penetration. Until
they do.
And what if she doesn't?
What if she didn't? Till she does. What you talking about?
Oh my God. That's
always room to learn.
Yeah. Like, that's part of the problem. But yeah,
we can eat the coochie until she come and play with the toys and all that too, but we definitely want to give her the old penetrative orgasm to stroke the ego.
I'm not mad at that. I love coming from penetration. Like,
what's better? Which feels better?
I'm kind of greedy, so I'm greedy.
Are you greedy or are you just bad at answering questions?
Purple.
Indecisive.
Talking about indecisive, please don't start, Libra. Honestly, I say a clitoral orgasm feels better. I'll say it. If you're forcing me to choose, I'll say that. But
forcing and sexual conversations don't mix. We're not gonna use the word force on Freaky Friday.
If you insist,
it's like saying bomb on a plane.
If you insist on me picking, then I'll say that. But also, if it's a penetration thing, then it depends on other stuff.
Mm-hmm. So I'll say, and this is not a question for me to answer, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. It's a question for women. But when it comes to experience, equipment, and knowledge, I would agree with you. Mm-hmm. Because my dick has always been the same size, not my whole life. That would have me I have a baby dick. But since I've been an adult, my dick has always been the same size. It started growing a while ago, and my sexual, my ability to please women has increased a lot since I was younger. Obviously, experience again. I had a ton of experience in college, and I still wasn't the best at penetrative orgasms. And I ain't gonna say I'm the best at that, but I'm a lot better at giving orgasms through penetration now. Even though I had all this experience before, and it was like you said, it wasn't quality experience. It was just me having a lot of sex, and I was trying shit. I was intentional about it. I just didn't understand the body enough to like get the angles correct.
Do you think that was because you was just watching porn and just trying what you saw? Or
early when I first started having sex, but I'm even talking about through college. Like I was way more. I don't even think it was the porn shit no more. I think that had already faded, and it was just me. Like, damn, if this worked on her, I'm finna try it on her. And it's like more trial and error than actual knowledge, like you saying. So it's like even the trial and error thing, it gets you good reps and it makes you better. So I think I've been better than average when it comes to penetration. But I think it took me till now to get where I am now because it's more actual knowledge. I was watching a video of a guy talking about how to give women orgasms. And he was saying about how never to go straight in the vagina from any angle. Like, not saying that you can't do it, but if you want to give an orgasm, you have to create some type of wedge or leverage between your dick and the top of the roof of the vagina, because that's what the G-spot is. So it's like if you in missionary, let's say you got on the edge of the bed in missionary, you should take an angle to where you're above her because it makes your dick kind of press against the top of the roof of her vagina. That shit works. But it's shit like that I didn't know. So that's like knowledge, and then it's like it makes all this shit easy. I can't wait to tell Carter that shit. Next question.
That you better make sure your son is boning bitches. Okay. Oh shit.
The disappointed dick. My turn still.
Okay, go ahead.
Did disappointed dick breed the term good pussy management? That's a great question. Because I don't think it has anything to do with that. But I don't have a pussy to manage.
I don't think
I could manage pussy though. Go ahead.
That would make you a pimp.
Or a pussy manager. We don't even have to use these derogatory terms. It's 2023.
I'm definitely cool with it being called a pussy manager. How would you go about pussy managing?
We ain't going to that right now. I have a game plan ready for you next Friday.
Okay, cool. Because we're going to talk about that because I'm curious. All right. So I want to say no. And the reason that I'm going to say no is because pussy management is about more than who you fuck. It's about what you do with your pussy. Like, what are you eating? What are you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you taking care of your pussy? It's not like, oh, I fucked this person this month and then I didn't fuck nobody else for another 6 months. Good pussy management. Like, no, that it's not about that. It's more so about like, are you getting tested? Are you taking care of your pussy? Are you eating well? Are you, what is your maintenance what's your pussy maintenance?
So it don't necessarily have anything to do with a man. I think even if you look at it in the realm of a man, when women say have good pussy management, it's still not about it's still not just about fucking the man. It's about how is he treating you if you're gonna fuck him.
Yeah.
Like, how's he treating you? You know what I'm saying? Is he doing the things? Is he meeting your needs? Is he doing the things that you require respect and boundaries, things like that. So if you fucking them and he not doing that, then that's bad pussy management, correct?
Yeah. So
I do this shit.
You funny as fuck. So
Sign up.
it's literally about all of the different factors associated with how you are taking care of your pussy.
Good.
So yeah.
I like that. Let's see what else we got. So we talked about you asked me reliable pussy versus new pussy.
Oh yeah.
On 21 questions. Like, would I rather prefer reliable pussy or new pussy? And you always say you would take the reliable dick over new dick.
Every single time.
Is that because there isn't an abundance of just good dick out here?
That is correct. That's correct. Everybody, and again, this has nothing to do with size. Because you can have a big dick and it not be good big dick. You can have a small dick and it be good small dick.
Would you rather good small dick or good big dick?
Good big dick.
Okay. I mean, some women that say like it's good is good. I know plenty of women that say that. Like, and some women don't prefer big dicks. She was like, they'd be like, it was good, but I was hurt for 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, also I will say this: if it's good and it's big, I don't have to fuck that much.
Okay.
So, I actually will tell a motherfucker that, like, look, you're big. I can't fuck you every day. That shit is cooked. Like, you fucked me good this day. You can't fuck me again for like 3 days, kind of.
What if you get horny in those 3 days? Or you not because your pussy hurt?
I was about to say, if I'm walking funny, I'm probably not like.
So why don't you just take a regular, average, good dick that you can fuck every day if you want?
I don't want to fuck every day. I don't want to fuck every day. I don't want to fuck every day because I believe in the law of diminishing return. If I'm fuck you every day, I'm gonna get bored quicker.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so like I be cool with like, oh, I only fuck this person like, you know, damn near on a fucking once, or you know, anywhere between 1 to 4, 5 times a month is like real good with me.
Okay.
As long as it's like really good sex when we fuck. Now if that shit like mid, then like I'll just find somebody else.
Cool. It's on you.
All right, so
I'm done.
I'm done. Going back to men faking nuts, how often are men not getting their nut?
I'll say maybe 5% of the time.
That's not often at all.
It's not often. No.
Yeah.
It's not often.
I'm like, even earlier when you were saying like, oh, you like spit on motherfuckers' back, like that's still just like, it's kind of crazy to me. Like the length that you would go to.
The length I would go to, I'm not going to no lengths. I'm not nothing. What
I know, but going to the length of and spitting on a motherfucker back just.
It don't take nothing to spit on the bitch back. It's a split-second decision.
But why? Why in your mind?
I'm back here and I'm bored. And I'm ready to stop and I'm tired.
I'm back here and I'm bored.
Yeah, I've been back here for a while. Like, it ain't.
What's a while? Like, so, like, how long do you have to be fucking somebody for you to be like, you know what, I'm just finna fake it?
Time and sex is not real. It's not. Like, you can be fucking somebody and think that you're fucking for 20 minutes, and it's maybe 13 minutes, maybe 12 minutes past. Maybe.
Okay.
Like, it's just like fighting. Like, you can fight a nigga for 30 seconds if you're fighting your fucking life. And you like, especially if you get your ass cooked. Like, it should be like, damn, like, when y'all go jump in, it's like it get just started, bro. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Sex is kind of similar. Like, that shit be, I be feeling like I'm fucking for a minute. Like, don't get me wrong, I probably feel like the longest I've probably had sex or could go or some shit is probably like 40 minutes if you're including pussy eating and all that type of shit. But like just straight stroking a chick, maybe 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't be like super crazy. Like, so if I'm in let's say this, if I'm in a position where I'm ready to nut, because I ain't gonna count the whole experience. But if I'm like, all right, we done did 3-4 positions. Now I'm clapping your shit, let's say from the back. If the shit ain't coming up in like 3-4 minutes, or if it's like 2 songs then pass, or a song and a half then went past, and I don't feel nothing, I'm trying to nut, spitting on your shit. We out. Damn, Freddie, you went crash. It was crazy. I'm going to gas her up too.
That is terrible.
I'm going to gas her up too.
That is terrible. Are you returning after that?
Yeah, I might, if I like her. Yeah, it just was.
See, and it's different with women because it's a good chance that motherfuckers like.
Because you might could fuck though. She might could really fuck though. Her pussy just was trash. And I'll take the trash pussy with a girl that can fuck over a girl who got great pussy and can't fuck. Because it's gonna be more fun.
Okay.
I'm in this shit for the fun. I could beat my dick and nut. I'm in this shit for the fun.
Okay, I'm not. I am not mad at that. I am not mad at that. I am mad at it because I think I'm similar. Like, but I'm only similar because of where I am now sexually. Like going back 5 years, I would not return. But now I'm like, oh no, I'll just like pull out some toys. I'll do. I feel like more so now than before. I take on more of the responsibility for making sure I actually nut. And if I don't take ownership of that, then I probably don't like you for real anyway. Cause like that's kind of what happened with like the 4-minute motherfucker. Like I ain't really like him, so like when he came quick, I was like.
And the other thing is this though: if I'm fucking you and I can't nut, I could probably force myself to nut. I could probably just like ride your shit until I nut and really like think about Alicia Keys really hard. And clench my toes and my ass cheeks and try my best to get the nut out. But neither one of us are enjoying that. Because I know this shit don't feel good to you.
Yeah.
I'm basically masturbating with your body. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. And neither one of us are going to enjoy that.
Yeah. You know and we could pick up on that. Like, it's obvious. Yeah. And I'm not... I had a situation with a guy before, actually. Like... He had a big dick, and I was like, it feels like, we could stop. Like, in the middle, I was like, we could stop. Like, let's not do this.
And a lot of y'all be like that with head, too. Like, I hate having to, a lot of girls say, your head not good unless I can relax and actually get a nut off. If I got to, like, put my head back and, like, get my body straight and clench my toes up and all this shit just to get the nut out, like, you not doing good. Like, I'm doing the work. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack in this bitch. Like, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm in this motherfucker.
Oh no, we're not trying
Stress
to do
the
that.
fuck out.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we talked about how like men are basically getting a nut. It's not that often that they don't. How often do you think a man is focused on making a woman nut?
That's like, so you saying like what percentage of men? Because I think if a man is the type of guy who wants to make a woman nut, that he own that every time. I'm like that. I'm a freaky nigga. I'm trying to make a chick nut. It's gonna stroke my ego. She gonna be. I don't like hitting a chick up and she don't want to fuck me. I ain't trying to be that guy.
I definitely have.
I want to get called for the birthday dick appointment. When I'm ready to slide and spin the block, I know I did all this freaky shit to you. I probably got one foot in the door. Because other niggas probably ain't doing that. Other niggas probably ain't. So a freaky nigga who want to make a chick nut, he doing that on that every time. A nigga who don't give a fuck probably don't never get no fuck. And he might give a fuck if he like her. Some niggas might base it off whether he like the girl or not. And a nigga like me is like I'm trying to make any girl I fuck with have an orgasm. So, but the percentage of men who on that, it probably ain't high. Niggas don't be giving no fuck for real.
I don't think so. Like, because anytime a motherfucker say something and the guy say like, well, I came. I'm like, you're wild. Like, why would you even want to have... Why would you want any type of sexual experience where you just saying like, well, I came? Like, you could just beat your own dick. Like, and just leave me the fuck out of it. If that's how you think about sex.
And then when I hear most niggas talk about sex, niggas say shit like, who the fuck finna be fucking for 40 minutes and all that? Ain't nobody doing all that shit.
Wow.
All that foreplay shit. Ain't nobody doing all that shit. It's like, shit, all right. Don't let me fuck your bitch.
Yeah, because she ain't coming back. The fuck? Like, and
don't let me fuck your bitch.
Facts. That's exactly how I think about it. Like, as a woman, when I see shit like that, I'm like, yeah, I never. Don't you ever come the fuck over here. Yeah. Like, because no, I'm not fucking you at all. But I've had, like I said, I've been fortunate in my experiences. I've had a couple bad experiences. And not even bad. It was just like, they were experiences that I would not revisit because I've had better experiences. So they were just like super average.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, if a man knew that out of 10 girls, you would only nut 3 times and 2 of them was from head only, would you still go for new pussy?
Like if them was my odds. Basically, if I had the odds of a woman.
Yeah, if you had the odds of a woman.
That's what that just described.
That's exactly
right?
what that described.
Like, so 1 out of every 10 niggas will make you come from penetration, and the other 2 will be from head. And the other 7 can't even make you nut off head.
Like just period.
That's how y'all real life be? The other 7 can't even make you nut off head? Because I feel like making this shit nut off head ain't hard.
That is hard. It's not easy.
For who? It's not. It's for you. Your coochie broke?
No, my coochie not broke.
Oh.
But I've only had like 3 or 4 guys make me come off head. I haven't.
And I'll say that I keep bringing this up. I watched the pussy eating tutorial in college, and that with other experiences and shit like that. Like the vast majority, I go as far as to say 85% of chicks that I fuck with, like I can make them come off head, and it's gonna be relatively easy. Like it's very, and I'm saying 85% on some every time shit. Like and some of them be hitting, like probably the other 15% be hit and miss. I rarely ever run into a chick that I just can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's rare. I can think of one off top though, but but like it's the penetration part that's like 50-50, or like I gotta really be fucking with you a few times on your body and all that shit. But just like a new pussy, you could make a shit come off head. That shit ain't hard. Niggas gotta watch that tutorial. But to answer your question, would I still choose? I would probably be more like y'all and choose the reliable if I knew I wasn't going. But at the same time, though, it depends on how bad the chick is.
I feel like even with us, like if I see somebody, like for example, I'm thinking about this one particular Q that I was fucking.
What do that got to do with him and who the fuck he like? Fuck that. All right,
he couldn't make me come.
Oh, shout out to the Qs.
No, and I feel like no. So like when I was fucking him, my friends, they knew that I was fucking this, and they was like, "Oh, girl, had a head or whatever." I was like,
He ain't do the pick you up, put you in the everything, eat your coochie. Or that's just some party shit they be doing.
I think it's just a party shit.
So he ain't do that in real life.
No.
So the Q's not living their raps, huh?
Damn. I'm not. I'm saying this particular person. I was like, like it was cool. Like I liked him. He was cool. Yeah. But he's not somebody where it's like he's somebody that I hit up if I'm bored. It was one of those. Not like, oh shit, I really wanna like I have my motherfuckers where it's like, nah, these is the motherfuckers I'm really trying to fuck. He's like, all right, I'm bored, I'm drunk, why not?
Damn. Shout out to the Qs, man. 1911 brothers.
You're dumb.
You gotta go to the other side of 1911, man. Them niggas, I guess they ain't getting it done. I guess it's all for show, man. All the jumping up and down shit. Maybe he was tired from jumping all day.
Tired from jumping all day. I think that's the only motherfucker. Wait, hold up. Let me think.
He couldn't hop in the pussy. You know how we see girls do some shit, dance, and be like, bitch, you can't do it on the dick. He couldn't hop in the pussy like he was hopping in the party trying to break the flow and shit.
You're fucking dumb.
Yeah. Shout out to the Qs though.
I think that's the only Greek motherfucker I fucked actually.
Maybe you should Thanos the Greeks. Look, I gave you a new mission for next year.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
All of them, the women too though.
I probably like.
You gotta get all 9.
I gotta be a threesome.
You got 8. You got 8 to go.
Knock some of them out at the same time. Yeah,
for sure.
Do a couple threesomes with the Greeks.
For sure.
I ain't mad at that.
I think I hit every sorority. I have never hit an SG Rose. Shout out to the SG Rose. Shout out to y'all.
What the fuck? What the fuck is we talking about right now? Oh man. Okay. Oh man. I don't got no more questions. What the fuck we want to lead them with?
What do you want to leave them with?
Yeah.
What was the thing we supposed to do to end the show again? We're supposed to rank ourselves at a sexual act. It's not enough sexual acts to do that though. To rank ourselves to keep that going. Oh shit.
That Kama Sutra book kind of freaky. I want to do every position in that book, but I know I was just gonna say, like, I know I gotta be with a motherfucker that's actually with that, because that one position, they might not like that.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, but Yeah, and I'm a nigga who like different positions. I got some shit in my bag, but that Kama Sutra book get a little. It's just like, why the fuck would somebody do that? Like, why would I do that? Like, why? Like, yeah.
I did see this interesting kind of like flip over thing that I think I want to try.
Maybe when I get married or get in my next long-term relationship, I hit that Kama Sutra book kind of heavy.
I want to hit that Kama Sutra book soon. Actually, I need to open it up.
Open it up.
What is something that you want to try?
I think I've done it all, man. I'm not that guy. I'm not the try new things guy. I want to try to fuck a chick in another country every 2 months. That's what I want to do. I want to be rich enough to do that. As far as new shit, like, I don't know. I want to go one of those sex cabins where I could like try all that type of shit. But yeah, I'm not into like the flogging. I'm not into. I think I've done everything I'm into.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might put some anal beads up a chick ass or something like that. But
I'm gonna get flogged at the provocative party. Yeah. I already lined that up. I want to get flogged.
Yeah, so. I ain't into that. Even like more women, like threesome, probably my limit. I don't want to fuck 3 girls at one time.
Oh, you ain't fucking with the orgy?
Nah, I ain't fucking with it. I don't know. It's nothing as I sit here and think about it that's enticing me about fucking 3 women at once.
Mm. I want to go to one of them. I want to go to one of them resorts.
What resorts?
The sex resorts, Temptations, Hedonism, one of those. Go to another country and be naked on the beach somewhere.
That sounds great. Sounds great.
I feel like that is something that I have to try at some point in the next year. That is what I'm on.
Okay.
So, yeah. I think we done.
We out.
It's 1,000,001 excuses for a nigga not to get it. If you a nigga looking for excuses, you'll always be able to find them. But over here, that shit is unacceptable.
I always felt like I could do anything.
If the vision is clear, the work is easy.
I might have thought it was gonna take an hour and it took a week. I don't give a fuck. As long as the end result is I got it done.
I hustle for my last name. I don't hustle for my first.
I'm either gonna make it or I'm not. And if I don't, I can't sit back and point the finger at nobody.
Words is powerful. You can really impact people.
They do not understand who I am. They will not understand until after I'm gone.
Would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?